Hi, my name is Nicholas Hjort. I'm the offensive coordinator for the Danish Herlev Rebels and the special teams coordinator and D-line coach for the U19 national team, and I'm here to tell you about the punt. The punt consists of two phases. The first phase is the protection phase, where we need to give the punter enough time to execute a proper kick, offering sufficient protection where we can pick up every single potential rusher. The second phase is the coverage phase, where we need to get down the field, cover the width of the field, and close in the returner and make the tackle as soon as possible. During the protection phase, the punt team still wants to send two guys down the field to tackle the returner. The punt return team will set up two cornerbacks in front of the gunners to harass them. This means that the punt return team, if you subtract the two cornerbacks and the returners, have 8 potential rushers to rush the punt. The punt team have 8 guys in protection when you subtract the gunners and the punter, giving us a 8-on-8 in the box. We need a set of rules to account for every potential rusher, and one such rule could be that this guy picks up the number 1 guy from the sideline. This guy picks up number 2, 3, 4, number 4 from the other sideline, number 3, 2 and 1 from the other sideline. And now we've accounted for every potential rusher. But what happens if the punt return team decides to switch rush lanes? All of a sudden, the number 1 guy ends up all the way in here, and the wingback needs to get in here and block him. The wingback is pretty likely to get stuck in traffic, so he's not going to be able to make that block. To adjust for that, we're going to kick slide as fast as possible and gain as much depth as possible, so by the time we need to decide who we want to block, it's pretty obvious that this guy winds up becoming the new number 1. And now, we've accounted for every potential rusher again. Once the protection phase is done and we've executed a successful punt, we need to get downfield and cover the returner. We already have our gunners down the field trying to tackle the returner, but we need the rest of our protection to get downfield as well. The field is 53 yards wide, and we need to cover the entire width of the field. We need the guys to fan out, so we get a guy in every single lane. Just like this. Now we've covered the entire width of the field. So now we've gotten out into our lanes, and if we just continued rushing straight ahead, the returner, he could just run straight ahead and break 1 tackle and go for a touchdown. So what we want to do is get every guy involved on the tackle. When we're 15 to 20 yards away from the returner, we want to close the umbrella so that we have 1 guy closing in here, another guy closing in here, another guy closing in here, and closing in here, just like this, so that we surround the returner from all sides and close the umbrella, leaving him nowhere to run. This is Nicholas Hjort for Endzone.TV. I hope you learned something today, and thanks for watching.